So here we are in the vineyard, the first of our videos on what I consider the great wine rip-offs in the world. And the first thing I'm going to talk to you about, which is one of the biggest problems when it comes to buying wine, is that how do you actually know what the wine is worth? The problem is when you go into the shops and the supermarkets, they've got all these amazing deals on 50% off, 80% off, buy one get one free, all of this sort of rubbish. But the problem is that most people don't actually know that they are being ripped off. One of the biggest issues is this flash pricing that seems to have changed over from the market to the shops, where they put the wine on sale one day, only one day, that's all they need to do it for say $10.99. Then the rest of the time they can knock it down to $5.99. The main great issue with that is the wine isn't even worth $5.99. It's not even worth often $4.99. And this is where the public is being ripped off. This is where it's absolutely dreadful to see the main retailers, and they are all bad, every single bloody one of them. It's not on. I'm really, really, really upset about it. I need to rant about it. I need to tell you about it. You need to know what you're paying for and what you're actually getting. The problem is that these supermarkets, they're going in and they're putting the wine up and they're playing on our ignorance as to how much a wine is actually worth. They're playing on people's desire to get a bargain. Everyone wants to get a bargain, but that doesn't work these days, especially not with wine. When you look at the price of the label and the capsule and the shipping and the profit and the wine itself, and then you've got the duty. Christ, the duty is £2.50 before a single drop of wine is even put in the bottle. So you've got VAT, you've got tax, you've got everything, you know, and you've got profit that needs to go to the winemaker, it needs to go to the guy who's selling it, it needs to go to the shipper. You know, where do these $3.99 wines come from? They come from people playing with us. They're playing with our knowledge of wines. So here's a great example. Sorry, Conchiatoro, I love your wines. However, I don't like the way your wines are priced. This is the Casillero El Diablo. It's a cracking Cabernet Sauvignon. They also do it in a number of different varietals. I bought this one the other week, $6.99. Some weeks it's $9.99. Some weeks it's $5.99. Who bloody knows what it's worth? It drives me up the wall. The problem is that we're all getting ripped off. This is not good. This is not the way we should be. One of the biggest things, one of the biggest bugbears that I have is the supermarkets years ago. They used to have close to 10 to 14,000 different SKUs depending on the supermarket. An SKU is a product line. So this would be one SKU. This would be one product line. Now they've got maybe 500-600. What are they doing? They're taking a wine, they're stripping off the damn label, they're sticking another label on it and calling it something completely different. So you don't know what you're bloody well getting the next week. This causes problems because it's the same damn wine. It's just called Chateau this one week, Domaine that the next week, different label, same damn wine. What is the problem there? Because one week it's $9.99, the next week it's $4.99, the next week it's $8.99, the next week it's $12.99, and then they can discount it and say that they're doing you a good deal. They're not doing you a good deal. They're not. Read my lips. They are not doing you a good deal. Please stop going to the supermarket. Stop being ripped off. These are terrible things that they're doing. One of the biggest problems is the poor damn growers are getting screwed as well. You know the problems with the supermarkets that they're saying, everyone says, oh, they rip off the poor farmers, the poor milk farmers, they're just getting next to nothing. The damn growers are getting next to nothing. They're selling these wines in. If the wine doesn't sell, the supermarkets fine them. What sort of carry on is that? They're saying to them, your wine isn't good enough, therefore we're going to charge you. Please, follow the rest of this series. Click the link down below. I'll tell you some more terrible things that go on.